So my name is Vanamala and I completed my bachelor's in computer science engineering. After that I worked as a patent engineer in intellectual property rights. In 2017 I got married to Naren.
I'm Naren. I work as a software engineer there. So we were living at that point in Netherlands.
In 2019 I conceived and we lived in Netherlands first in Amsterdam, and then I conceived and we thought we'll move to India.
So for the first trimester we just went with the suggestions that were given there in Netherlands, and in the due course of time we started researching various hospitals, because we had in our mind that we would choose India to deliver a baby because she needed some support from family. So then she started researching and she knew from her friends that Sanctum is a proven place for this natural delivery, and that's how we tried to find more about it, and then we finally said we'll make a move around the 7th month. So yeah, everything fell in place because we got some information from friends, and then one of our friends also delivered here, so she also gave her information.
So we came back when I was in my 7th month. I came to India and I already had in mind that I'm going to deliver in Sanctum because we got to know about Sanctum through one of our family friends, because she had a VBAC here, and I was very much fascinated because I never heard about a VBAC before. That was the first time I heard about VBAC, and I was very fascinated because I was surprised to know that whether it exists before. I only know about normal or cesarean, and I never knew about having a normal delivery after having a C-section. So then I directly came to Sanctum because that was the only place I have in my mind. I came here, I spoke with Crystal and Vijaya ma'am. During that time Crystal was there, and we spoke, and I felt I'm in safe hands. I was borderline gestational diabetes, and so they gave me a diet chart and I followed the walking routine, and I did my yoga practice, which helped me a lot. I can't stress about this point because the breathing techniques what I learned during the yoga sessions were so helpful. That was the main, I think 90% of it, it was just breathing throughout my labor. So when I had my son, it was very useful, and even when I had my daughter, it was very useful during my contractions. Yes, I had both my children here. Even though I was 7 months pregnant, I always had in mind, will they accept me at this point of stage? But she was always, she always welcomed me with open arms, and yeah, from there it was very smooth. They guided me in a very smooth manner. We attended Lamaze classes together, and I've learned a lot about birth in Lamaze classes, and how the pain will come and go, and for how long it lasts, each contraction, and how much pain we'll get. Even though the pain is very less, it gets distributed throughout the labor, and all those things I kept in mind because they were very useful. And after that I also attended aerobics class. That helped me in my endurance during my labor. And after that I attended infant massage classes too, and I learned a lot the massaging techniques, and it helped my baby to sleep better, and he was much calmer when I gave the massages. And I also attended the postpartum exercises class with Vijaya ma'am, and they were very helpful to get my abdomen muscles close, and to get me back in shape. My mom had all, I mean, we were four, so she always had like natural births. All four were natural births. Yeah. So my mom, she always encouraged me to have a natural birth because that's the, you know, she always told me that I'm capable of doing it because she told her experiences, and I was very much positive about having natural birth. And I was open about all the options because it depends on the baby during the labor, and if anything, you know, if it goes here and there. But I was always positive about having natural birth.
This is a new experience, but having said that, even my mother had a natural delivery with me and my brother, and hers was the same. So we were, as families, we were forward looking. We knew that this is not something out of the ordinary. This is normal. This is how people are born, and this is how they should be born in a natural circumstance. So it was not something special, or we were not trying to look at it like, you know, we are going to do some. It's not going to be a big task. And the support we received from Sanctum people, especially Vijaya Krishna ma'am, and the kind of confidence she built around the process. You know, the Lamas classes, they show you how many layers of skin are there before, if they do a C-section. This all propel you in the right direction, you know. Then you have more information. Then you are armed with, when you're armed with more knowledge, then you feel more confident. And also not only that, after post-delivery as well, Vijaya Krishna ma'am's process, it bestows the courage and the strength to the woman that she can do it, she has done it, and now she can lead a life which is more fulfilling and without any worry, without any issues in her body. So that's kind of very relaxing for the woman. You know, most of the times what happens is people deliver and then they are surrounded by issues because they didn't plan properly, they were not informed properly. But here that's not the case. Every week there's a consultation and they see where you are with the baby and they give you the right guidance, which is so relaxing. That's why we chose our second baby also to be delivered here.
Exactly. Even post delivery, like they just don't leave you, okay, you're on your own. For anything like, you know, consultation about the breastfeeding, lactation, or, you know, to get back in shape, till there she takes care of like everything. Where the woman who delivers, she'll be very, you know, she'll feel very secured. Okay, now I'm still in their hands and, you know, I'm taken care of, because it's a very vulnerable stage. You know, post-partum stage is a very vulnerable stage, and during that phase, you really need that support, and that's given by Sanctum for sure. So first, my first time experience was with him, and I was very, you know, during that time I had like a lot of doubts until, you know, delivery. I used to clear all the doubts and everything, but we have to trust in them. We have to definitely have trust in them, and we have to trust the process. And during his time, very interestingly, like I had him on my due date, exactly on my due date. I somehow feel that, you know, I followed everything right, whatever they said. That's why I feel that, you know, everything fell in place and I had him on time, you know, and that's it. I had no other doubt for her during her birth. I never had any doubt in my mind. I wanted to go with Sanctum again, so I again came back. Coming back, it was very nostalgic, and you know, everyone recognized me. Even after I came, after almost 4 years, everyone recognized me along with my name, and they knew exactly like what happened, you know, during my birth process, and everyone, and it was almost the same stuff. And this is a place, I should not tell this, but this is a place where I want to come again and again. Not that I want to have so many babies, but I feel very powerful when I come here, because I never knew that I'm so capable of doing this. because it's a very powerful thing. Giving birth is a very powerful thing. I feel very powerful when I come here.
But in our case, being first time parents, what we witnessed with Athar when he was born, I mean, the whole process is so streamlined and everything is so efficient around the hospital that, first of all, you feel very relaxed in this hospital. There is no chaos. Only people and only the mother and the partner are allowed inside, which is very good. And then the whole process, as I told you, is very much in line with what is needed for the delivery. So you are basically very confident that you are in the right track. So that is something, which is very reassuring that everything is going to go well. So there's no vagueness. Any doubt, they're always there to clear your doubts or any apprehensions. So it was very good, in my opinion.
During his time, my contraction started, and by the time I came here, I was already 7 centimeters dilated, and it took. I came around 10 o'clock in the night, and I delivered my baby by next day 11 a.m. in the morning, and it was the labor, especially over here. They will allow you to move around, to eat, to drink, to get that energy. And most of the places you don't get that facility, and especially here you are given the charge of doing whatever you want, whatever you're comfortable with. So you're made to walk, you're made to do squats and everything, and you're made to feel whatever you're comfortable, and you're given the liberty. Basically, you have the liberty to do whatever you want. In that way, I felt, I'm in charge of my birth. Not that they are telling me to do something and I'm do something else, but I did whatever I want in a very comfortable way, and it's very unlike the hospitals over here. It's more like a homely atmosphere, so you feel very comfortable. So during his process, I delivered like naturally. So during his birth, I was in a standing position where Kiran and Vijay ma'am told to hold them tightly using the rebozo, and I gave birth by standing. And during her time, I was lied down on the bed and I gave birth.
So the first time my flight got postponed and I missed it when Athar was born. So unfortunately I missed that whole process. But this time around I came in advance, 5 days in advance, and then luckily I was there throughout the labor. But I must say it was an eye-opening experience for me. I mean, what she went through and how she handled it, and with the grit and determination she had to deliver it, that's phenomenal. I mean, it is not easy. It's not an easy task at all to deliver the baby, but she had so much confidence in herself, provided by the guidance of all the people at Sanctum, that she just stuck to her guns and then she delivered on time. But I must say that even through the whole process, the mother was never bothered. She was allowed to do whatever she wanted to. People around, all the staff, including Vijaya Krishna ma'am and everyone, all the nurses and helpers, everybody, they were very helpful. Not for a single moment they were rushing or they never troubled. They just went with her comfort level as to when she wanted to push or breathe. But it is a fantastic process. The details were so well given to the mother that you have to breathe at every stage. It is normal. Take the pain with lightly. No, don't think about it much. I mean, it was really an experience. This is not something people can know by hearing from someone. This is something you experience, witness. So I am grateful. I am happy that I was there as a partner supporting her. I would say that every partner should be with his wife during the labor, and they will realize how difficult it is, and they will have a new side to them and to the relationship, because it adds more meaning. Now you know how the child is delivered and what all they go through. Not only the 9 months, but the moment of delivering is also very, very sacred, for you to see your wife in such pain and losing consciousness almost, and then she delivering successfully, that's a bit surreal, you know. The feeling is a bit surreal. It still has to sink in, but I'm trying to recollect as much as possible. Krishna ma'am has been of great help, and I think at this stage of her life she is doing this purely out of love and passion for this for this field, and she is helping a lot of mothers out there, not only my wife, and she is bestowing them with courage, strength, that they can do this, and also that a worry-free future, that they are going to have a strong body and mind, and they don't have to worry about anything. So yeah, I mean, we are lucky that we chose Sanctum.
A woman's body is capable of delivering the baby naturally, but these people, they'll make you believe in it. They'll help you believe in it. They'll help you, stick to that point that you are capable of doing this.
I think Sanctum kind of breaks all the myths and all the half knowledge around birth of many people. It kind of opens your eyes that this procedure has been natural for thousands of years. It's not something new. So you kind of have to. It basically breaks all shackles of the society and of people who've been having myths about this woman can deliver, this woman can't deliver. Nothing of that sort. Everybody can. It is just that you have to follow the right procedure that is given here, and then you eat well, you exercise well, you do your yoga classes on time, and your body is ready to deliver. Why did I support her in this decision? Basically, I wanted her to be comfortable in whatever she wanted to do, and she said that she wants to give it a try, and she had the confidence that she wanted to go through this process. Also knowing very well that this will be a little bit painful, but then she said I have the right amount of knowledge and also the guidance from them. I want to prepare my body for this delivery. So she did all the right tasks in every month and in sequence. So I think it made more sense, because post delivery is also important. We knew from other people that somebody who has delivered a cesarean in a C-section way, they had post delivery issues which were lasting for many years. She didn't want to go through that, so she didn't want to go through the same pain after delivery. So she said, whatever it is, I will take everything in my stride now. I will work towards it and then deliver it. So yeah, that's the only thing I had in my mind, that she was thinking about the future and not for a shortcut right now.
So first one, the labor time was more for sure. This time it was less. I delivered her in like 4 hours, my labor. But I managed my early labor at home, because early morning at 2 o'clock my contraction started, and I managed till next day evening, till 5:30 in the evening. So then I came here and I delivered her in 4 hours. So, but for during my first delivery, it lasted for, my contraction started in the morning, and I came here by 10 p.m. and by 11 a.m. I delivered him. This time the contractions were very intense, but I managed through squatting and breathing and doing the ball exercises. I have to tell you, like, whoever is messaging me and congratulating me, if it is my girlfriends, so they're asking me if it is a normal delivery or a C-section, the first question. And did I take an epidural? That's the next question. How did you manage the pain? That's the third question. So these are the 3 questions which I get commonly from my girlfriends, because most of them would have had a C-section or with an epidural. So they're asking me if this is normal. I mean, how did you manage the pain? That's they're very surprised that I delivered her in a natural way. Yeah. My relatives, they got to know about this place, and they are referring to other people also, you know. When they were here only, they were calling, do you know this place? It is there, you know, they do only natural births. So you have to come down and talk. So they were referring to others also.
Midwifery is there, but I don't think it is at a level where we have what we have at Sanctum, because Sanctum also basically has the lamas and also the yoga classes also.
Yeah, they prepare you in all dimensions over here at Sanctum. Over there, like birth center is a different place. Again, we have to go to a gynecologist in a different place. Everything is so different. I know, no, everything at one place we get it over here. There we don't get it in one place. We have to go visit different doctors in different places.
So first time when we conceived Athar, we were in Netherlands, in Amsterdam, and even there the process was like, you know, you have your midwifery at one place and the doctor at one place, so you don't have a single centered place. And even in Switzerland, when we had this girl in Switzerland, it's the same. Your midwifery is at another location and your doctor is at another location, so it's not so organic. So we wanted to have a single place where we could go through the entire process seamlessly, and I think Sanctum kind of was the perfect place what we needed. And yeah, so everything fell in place. We are lucky, I would say. Yeah.
We almost came at the end of 6 months, and I contacted Vijaya ma'am from there itself. I was in touch with her, and she told at any time you can come down, and she told me to just follow whatever, I mean, based on my previous history during my previous pregnancy, like the diabetes. This time I don't have any gestational diabetes, no urine infections, nothing. It was very smooth. This time the pregnancy was really smooth, and all thanks to what I've learned, you know, during my previous delivery sessions.
Sometimes you get into situations where you're not sure what's happening, but it's not, Sanctum is not such a place.
Here they take the consent of everything, because they always felt that this is, you know, mother's body. They have to be in charge of their body, and whatever is going on, we have to let them know. So Vijaya ma'am or any of the staff, whatever they do, they will just first inform, you know, that we are doing this. Is it okay? We are doing this. Is that okay? Or you know, I'm going to do this. This will happen, so that it will be like this. The result. Is it okay? So this time, even when I was pushing, at the pushing stage, she was like very careful that it should not tear much. So she was like, she gave me all the instructions so perfectly, and I tried following it, and I followed it, and it was not a big tear. It was like grade 1 tear, and it's done. And if she's doing something, she'll let me know, you know, so that I'll feel okay. It's my decision at the end of the day. I feel it's very important. I haven't heard this kind of experiences before from anyone who went to any private hospital.